It was a rainy day in Berlin. Everybody was wearing black. I was walking slowly under my umbrella to the post office. I was so nervous. I put the letter in a box and left. On my way back home, I decided to stop in a pub to relax after this hard day. Before I could even order my beer, a girl came by and asked me if she can sit down and order something. I was shocked. I risked myself asking her why she chose me, a perfect stranger. She said I was mysterious. We talked for many hours, and at the end, she gave me her phone number. I was secretly waiting for an important letter which would tell me my future. 3 months have passed, and I have not received my answer. Will I be accepted in my art program in the most prestigious art academy of Berlin? During this long time, me, Klaus Hermann, and the girl, Laura Imlingen, have seen each other for a couple of times. She told me she has been following me to the post office when I posted my letter, and that she was very curious about that story. I told her that it was not very important for me to be accepted because I have other plans than this one. I would love to do this. I know I can. If they don't accept me, I'll still have a life.
I'm glad you say that. I'm sure you could find something else if this doesn't work there.
There is better school in the whole world. I deserve the best, but all the other schools are also good.
Then I'll hope you'll be accepted. Good luck.
During another night in a restaurant of Berlin, I asked her something. I would like to ask you something. It's been a long time since we have met, and I was wondering if you would accept to come and live with me in my apartment. She stopped talking, looked around, and took a deep breath.
I would love to, but my parents are really strict. I can't leave home until I get married. I'm so sorry.
It's okay, don't worry. Don't worry, I'll figure something else. I have to go, but I'll call you. She waited for a very long time and she was very sad. She received no phone calls, no letters, and even not a visitor. She was very desperate, but one day I came to her house very early in the morning. She was not sure if she had to follow me. We spent the whole day together doing some special activities. During the time I have not called her, I was busy. I had inspiration one day and I could not let this chance go. I've painted over 30 paintings. My subject was always the same, love. It came one day when I read the newspaper that something very good was happening in Africa and that they needed help to continue it. I was enthusiastic. It ended up good because I called the gallery and they accepted to show my work to the public. I invited her at night to the gallery so she could see my work before the rest of the world. It was my first real presentation. She told me she had been touched by my paintings.
I've never seen such beautiful paintings. If you're not accepted in the school, they will lose a very good artist.
I thought about my proposition and I think we should get married. I love you. I think you like to spend time with me and I think we can be happy together. We moved in a new apartment 2 months later. By the time I changed my address, the letter came, got lost, changed direction, and finally arrived in my hand. I still had time to open it, so I decided to wait. I was so excited, my whole life would change, depending on that letter. It will be a good thing if I can go. I will not have to study and to learn a new job, even though I did go to school for a long time. So it's not going to take a very long time. While I was waiting, Laura was getting attached to me. We got married, and our family are happy, and they like each other very much. Laura kept asking me to open the letter. She was as excited as me.
If you wait and you discover that you're not accepted, it is going to be worse than you'll have less time to find a solution. And I know that deep down in your heart you really want to go to that school.
Ich weiß, aber ich möchte nicht traurig sein.
Warum sprichst du Deutsch?
Wenn bin ich gestresst, muss ich Deutsch sprechen.
Ich weiß, du bist ein guter Künstler. Du brauchst nicht diese Schule, um zu bekannt werden.
Doch, niemand will meine Kunst sehen wollen, wenn ich dort nicht gehe. Alle berühmten Künstler gingen dort. Ich will dort auch gehen.
Was für geschieht als nächstes? Es wird die richtige Sache für dir sein?
Öffne den Brief für dich, bitte, meine Liebe.
Bist du sicher?
Ja klar, ich kann nicht. Laura opened my letter. I was looking forward to it, but something in her face made me feel happy about it. Her whole expression changed as she read the first word. Just then, I knew what the answer was. I saw joy in her eye. I saw a smile coming at the end of her lips. She dropped the paper on the floor. She didn't have to say anything. I understand it right away. She gave me a hug and I kissed her. A couple of months later, I sent her a letter from Africa to tell her I was okay. As soon as I knew I was accepted, I decided to make something good of my life and help people who really needed it, instead of being selfish. I joined the force of Germany to help African people. The moment I got there, I received a letter from Laura, and she was telling me that she was pregnant. I never felt so angry because I wasn't there.